wonderful and kind friendlies. It's Carolyn, and welcome back to my RV life, coming at you live from the most gorgeous and wonderful and scenic location I have been in a very long time. Peaceful and quiet and just gorgeous. I'm not going to share with you where I am just yet because I'm going to be here for a while, but stay tuned. In a couple of days I have some amazing footage of all of my hikes and exploring in this area, and I think you're really going to like it. But today I am going to do a Q&A, answer some of the most frequently asked questions that I get from all of you. So what I'm going to answer for you today, number one, the question I have been getting the most since I've been in the desert for the winter is, have you run into rattlesnakes, scorpions, tarantulas, scary critters, etc.? So I'll answer that for you today. And from Lillian, who has been writing to me a lot and following me on Facebook for a while, she asked, do I watch TV? So I'm going to talk to you about that today. And then laundry. A lot of people ask what I do for laundry and how I do it. And finally, I'm going to talk about how I get internet, because that comes up a lot too. So first of all, yeah, you know what, I've spent a couple of months now in the desert, and everybody, I mean probably hundreds of people have asked me, do you run into rattlesnakes and scorpions and all the scary bugs and insects and snakes and stuff in the desert? And what about Capone? Well, long story short, I have never seen a rattlesnake. I have never seen a scorpion. I am from Northern California in the East Bay. Believe it or not, tons of rattlesnakes out there. All of my hiking buddies have seen rattlesnakes. I have never seen a rattlesnake, and I hike more than anybody I know. So Capone and I are not novices when it comes to hiking in rattlesnake territory, and we've never seen one. And I haven't seen one in the 2 months that I've been in the Arizona desert. I hear that it's a little too cold for them to be out right now. I don't know if that's true or not. That's just something that I have heard. But I've never seen them. I've never seen a scorpion, never seen a black widow, I've never seen a tarantula. I don't even know if they're here. But a lot of you ask about scary critters. So no, I've never seen them. Do I worry about them? Not really. You know, I keep my eye out. I'm always cautious. Talked about in my safety video, one of the things about making sure that you're safe regardless of the situation is being aware of your surroundings. So yeah, you know, Capone is older now. He doesn't run around and sniff every bush like he used to. He's almost 12. So he pretty much stays by my side. And so I don't really worry about him too much. I mean, the alternative is to keep him on a leash, and that's not a happy doggy life either. So no, I've not seen any tarantulas. I don't know that I told you in one of my other videos, I had a wolf spider in my RV one time with babies on her back, and oh my god, that was icky. I mean, that thing literally was probably like, can you see that? It was probably like this big, and you touched her and babies flew off her back and went everywhere. It was disgusting. I was in Harper's automotive garage getting my transmission rebuilt, and it was after hours, and I was inside the garage, and I was talking to Dave, the owner, and I went inside to cook dinner, and I saw something scurrying across the top of my curtain rod, and I'm like, what the hell? Do I have a mouse in here? Seriously, it was that big. I saw it scurrying. And I looked closer, and it was this giant spider. And I'm not queasy, and I don't, you know, whatever. You know, it's a spider. But oh my god, that thing sent me running. I went yelling. I went flying out my door into the garage because Dave was there working late on it with his with one of his guys. And I'm like, guys, you have to see this. Oh my god, this spider. And they're like, oh my god, you're being such a girl. They're like, yeah, okay. I mean, I could just feel their eyes roll, right? They came inside and they were like, holy shit, what the hell is that? They were a little freaked out. So yeah, I had a wolf spider, and it took 2 guys to get that thing out of my rig, and a lot of don't tell Dave I told you this. And a lot of oh my god, yeah, that was pretty bad. But no, I haven't seen, in the 20 years that I've been backpacking, I've never seen a rattlesnake, and I haven't seen one out here. The second question, frequently asked question number 2 is, do I watch TV? maybe I should talk about internet first. So number 2, how do I get internet? I have Verizon, and on my cell phone, I get a wireless hotspot. So as long as I have a cell signal, I can use my wireless hotspot to get Wi-Fi for my laptops so that I can work. So Verizon I choose. Yeah, it's not the cheapest plan out there, but living where I live and traveling where I've been traveling on the West Coast, through Washington, Oregon, Nevada, California, and Arizona. So far, they have had really, really great coverage. I mean, sure, in some remote areas, no cell carrier is going to cover it. But for what I have found so far, Verizon is the most dependable. Of course, I mean, I wish I could get internet anywhere I want to go. And I have looked at options for that. There are actually internet satellite options, but they're like $6,000. And I thought about getting it just so that I could work and go as remote as I want to go. But actually, after not having a cell signal where I'm at for the last 3 days and not having internet, I wouldn't want to have internet all the time. It's nice to be able to unplug and get away. But yeah, so I can't get internet everywhere I go. I'm going to do a whole video about how I find cell signals because there's a whole process in that. But right now, through Verizon, I am using my data hotspot so that I can get internet. So that brings us to question number 3 that Lillian asked me. Do I watch TV? So the whole TV thing, okay, I don't know if you saw that, but a very handsome man just drove by. Yeah, very handsome. So I had to stop and smile. So do I watch television? In order to watch television, I have to use data. I stream television through my internet. I chose to not have a TV. I don't have a TV antenna. I don't have a satellite dish. Part of living in an RV for me was getting rid of my TV. But I do allow myself to stream about 4 to 6 hours of TV a month. However, now that I'm doing video, I have less data, so I'm able to watch even less TV. I started out my RV life with 10 gigs of data. I'm up to 50. So in order to keep uploading videos, and I'm also watching more YouTube videos, I go through a lot of data. I mean, I'm just burning through the data. I went from 10 to 30 to 40, and I went from 30 to 50 in like a month. So that allows me to watch, like I said, 4 to 6 hours of TV. So I stream my TV through the internet, and right now I'm only using Amazon Prime. I love Amazon Prime. I've talked about that before. In addition to the 2-day shipping, which I'm kind of not so much getting anymore. Things have changed with their shipping, but I get to stream free TV, which is really nice. I watched all of Downton Abbey, watched the entire 8 seasons or 9 seasons of Downton Abbey. Recently, I've been watching Transparent with Jeffrey Tambor. Oh, what a great show. It is about a guy who comes out as trans in his 70s, but he's the main character. But it's so much more than that. It's really, and you might chuckle at this because this is kind of what my channel is about, what my life is about. Transparent is really about a bunch of people coming into their true selves, finding out who they are, kind of growing up, coming into personhood. And that's what Transparent is really about. It's about a whole family who is struggling to come into personhood. And they're just great stories, great characters, brilliantly acted, brilliant story, bringing in history. It's just really well done. Here I am plugging Transparent. Anyway, so Transparent is one of my new favorites. I just watched 3 seasons of that. But when I first moved into my RV, I also had Hulu, which I think was about $5 a month. I had Netflix, which was about $10 a month. You can also get CBS, HBO, Showtime. I think each of those for like $5 a month. So when a new season of Orange is the New Black comes on, I might get Showtime until I'm done watching it. Or when a new season of Homeland, which I think is out now, comes on, I might get HBO for the time it takes me to watch it. So there's a lot of options if you don't have a satellite dish for TV. And what I really like about it is back in my old life when I was bored, I would just sit and flip and flip and flip and flip and end up watching a lot of garbage. You're bombarded with advertising and all kinds of stuff. So being able to stream my television through the internet, I have complete control over what I watch. And here he comes again. I have complete control over what I watch, so in my opinion, I watch less, but I watch more quality and more what I really want to watch. So, and as far as news and stuff like that anymore, I pretty much intentionally avoid news these days. And frequently asked question number 4 is laundry. How do you do laundry? I go to the laundromat. I mean, I'm never really that far from a town, and even when I am, I have to go into town every couple weeks for groceries, to dump my tanks, to get fresh water, to get supplies. So every small town has a laundromat, and so I pretty much do laundry maybe once a month, and that's it. I just pull my Matilda up to a laundromat and I go in and I do my laundry. It's not that hard. Sure, there are some people who do it out here in buckets of water. That's too much work for me. Once a month I go to the laundromat. I mostly live by myself. I can wear my clothes for a week, before I have to put them in the laundry baskets. So as long as I have plenty of underwear, then I'm fine. So those are my most frequently asked questions that I've been getting from all of you wonderful friendlies lately. Stay tuned. I'm going to have more to come. I like doing these FAQ sessions with you. So just to recap, what do I do for TV? I stream it on the internet. Have I run into rattlesnakes or other critters? No, I have not. There's coyotes here. This morning I got to look out. I heard them, the chorus of coyotes, and I looked out my window and I could see them running off in the distance, and it looked like 2 of them playing, and just, I'm just so happy to be back out with nature and the coyotes. And what do I do for internet? I use my Verizon cell phone Wi-Fi hotspot for internet, 50 gigs at the moment. I hope I don't have to go any higher than that. It's getting pretty pricey. And laundry. I go to the laundromat. So those are the frequently asked questions that I get and the answers to them. So I hope you enjoyed this session of frequently asked questions by Carolyn. We'll have to give it a catchy name. Until next time, please be happy, be free, and be kind. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all.